Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy LLB. Now, there's a rapper that I've been messing with for such a long time, and he does my head in because he just never drops that consistently. He's never like active on socials. He just comes out of nowhere, drops, and then disappears again. Yeah, the guy's called SahBabii, man, and I don't know, he's just such a wavy rapper. And yeah, he just dropped an album, and all the beats are amazing. Got me inspired to make something like that, man. Just made a real nice, wavy, open loop that'd be perfect for that kind of vibe. So yeah, let me get into the sample, break down all the effects, the arrangement, everything, and then flip it into a full beat. All right, here's the sample. Yeah, just open, it's got that kind of jungle-esque kind of vibe with some nice textures. Yeah, it's clean, man. The first thing we came in with was the treating, just the Velo Whirly preset. It's got a nice like sort of like EP Rhodesy kind of sound. And yeah, came in with these chords. Yeah, it sounds like it just repeats, and that's because it does, okay? Yeah, it's literally just the A minor 9th chord. Yeah, it just repeats. And then here we just inverted the root note, the A. And then we just brought the G all the way down an octave. Just kept this one here as well. And that's literally it, dead simple. The effects was just a bit of EQ, a little bit of reverb, plate reverb, a little bit of tremolator and like pan man, just to move it left to right. Tremolator is just like kind of like pulsing the volume. And then just the last bit of EQ just to take the highs away. And that was that sound, man, dead simple. Next thing was this little texture that I pulled from the Anthurium kit. Yeah, just some nice like birds chirping, jungle sounds. Almost sounds like a rainforest. The only effects we put with this was just EQ, just cut all the lows, a lot of reverb, and then a nice bit of shaper blocks just to move this thing from left to right as well. When it comes to textures, you want to give them some movement, you know, give it some atmosphere. And by the way, adding textures like this, especially when you go for a certain vibe, like just transform loops, man. I swear to God, just puts it in like a real world. Next layer was this little pad one shot from the Anthurium bundle kit, the one shot kit. Just sounds like nice and ambient. It's almost more of like a transition. You see how it kind of like fades in right here? I just pulled this all the way across. It was designed as a pad, but I just thought it sounded cool as like a, yeah, just something that's gonna rise in. Yeah, came in with Portal for this, just the default preset. And then Effect Rack, just added the Crystallizer default preset. And then next we just added this little melody to kind of just bounce around with those chords. Yeah, it's just nice and wavy, man. And then you kind of couple that with the chords. Just sounds wavy, nice and open. I think the second section right here really kind of just leaves that space. So yeah, that was that. And then the next thing was this little flute. Now I actually did a little trick that I've done before, but I'll explain it anyway if you guys are new to the channel. It does sound like dead random, but in context it makes sense. But yeah, let me explain how I made this real quick. So what I did was just pull in a flute one shot. I think I actually just pulled a flute from the one shot kit again from the Anthurium bundle. This one. But what I did was put the key of the whole loop in A minor. That's very important because in A minor, all you're playing is the white keys. All I did was just literally go onto my laptop keyboard and just run my fingers up and down the keyboard. I've got the pattern right here. This is what it looks like. So it's just dead simple, but all I did was just go. It just fucked around. That's actually all I did. So once I had that, I rendered it out, got this little wave file right here, reversed it, fucked around with the chops, and then we just came in with some effects as well. Added some reverb. And yeah, just gives you like a nice wavy vibe. Yeah, nice and open. And the last thing, and this is like another really important thing for just making nice wavy samples, is I put in this cool little perc loop. So this is what the final perc loop sounds like. Kind of like bends up and down, sounds pretty sick. So I actually made this from scratch. I got a bunch of percs from one of my kits. I actually think it was from the Anthurium kit. Am I plugging this enough yet? But yeah, I made this little pan for it. Just bounced it out. Okay. And then all I did was just mess with the timing, stretched it, just messed with the bounce of it a little bit. That sounded cool, bounced it out again. And then I wanted it to do that sort of pitch bend that you can hear in the finished one. So when I bounced it out, I just added this little automation clip. And this automation is linked to the pitch knob in here. So it's just kind of like going up 5 keys, down 5 keys. You see right here. So yeah, bounced that out again, and then we ended up with this, and then I just put it into the mixer and just EQ'd it a little bit, just took the lows out, and then that was it. Sounds pretty cool, man. Bring everything else back in. Just nice and wavy. So yeah, that's the sample. So I'll bounce this thing out, get it into a fresh project, and let's flip it. This flip can be dead simple, and it's a SahBabii kind of beat, so it just needs to have a bounce. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Slow it down a little bit. If you guys know SahBabii beats, he just has that nice like bouncy hi-hat, simple clap, and then just some cool like perks to keep the listener interested. Hi-hat. So yeah, the bounce is like kind of like something like that. Just to keep things interesting, we'll add 2 hi-hats. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let's come with some weird sounds now just to add more bounce. Kind of like a cool clap. Yeah, he likes to use like a lot of chants in his beats too, kind of like Beethoven-y kind of chants. Yeah, that's it, that's enough. And then we can come with a nice little snare roll. Yeah, nice. I like another little snare as well. Just layer that on top. And just the 808 bounce, simple, man. We'll just come with like a little layer 808. It's hard. And then maybe just a crash. Like I think that's it. That's the beat right there, man. That's a wave, man. Sheesh. Man, that was a vibe. A few of you guys actually in the last couple videos have been asking whether I'll post the full beats when they're done. I normally post everything to Off Top and BeatStars, so if you want to listen to them, you can go there. But I'm actually trying to figure out what to do with my second channel. I've been doing some like random shit on it recently, and yeah, I could just go back and just start putting out the beats that I make on here, on there, just host them as type beats, I guess. Yeah, let me know what you'd prefer in the comments. But yeah, that was a vibe, man. Really messing with the sample, and I feel like that's got so much room on it for vocals, man. Hopefully SahBabii. But yeah, that's it for this one. Hope this one was helpful. If you haven't jumped on the Anthurium kit, I pretty much exclusively use that kit for this beat. But yeah, if you want to jump on that kit, I'll leave a link in the description, or any of my other kits as well, they're on there. But yeah, other than that, man, have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one.